Just a little bit of trivia, mga kapamilya. Yung mga koponan na if leading by 10 points makes or more at the end of the first quarter is undefeated. 7-0. Maglamang ang isang koponan 10 or more pagkatapos ng unang quarter.
Well, importante talaga makapuhulang ka. Siyempre, if you're the teams, you know, if you lead big by the end of the first quarter, talagang importante just to maintain that lead all throughout. And for the teams that won 7 times, you know, this season, it's a big possibility, big probability also for Perpetual Help to go for the 8th guy to win games like that.
Oh, natisod si Kent Salado. Foul call. Offensive ang ginawa kay Darius Signico. Kaya bumalik ang bola sa Chiefs. Salado and Arellano na nagsabay na sa hardcourt for the first time in this game. And finally, Kent Salado scores his first basket. It comes here in the 9-minute mark of the second quarter.
Yun na, no? Kailangan mo nang lagyan ng energy. Kailangan mo na talaga lagyan ng intensity yung offense mo with Alalon, Salado, and Nichols for your backcourt.
Another moving screen. Kung kanina it was Darius Signico who inadvertently natison si Ken Salado, this time around si Prince Eze habang binabalikan natin ang galaw ni Ken Salado to get his first 2 points. There was that lead moving screen ni Prince Eze. Salado umatake, binigay kay Holtz, the fall away by John C. It's good.
That's good back-to-back possessions by aggressively going to the basket. They must not settle for jump shots itong Arellano Chiefs. And for them, the last few baskets, kailangan talagang to pound their points in the paint.
What a block by Cadavis on Singontico. Nichols. Over to Salado. Now to Halalon. Giovanni attacks the kick out to his partner in crime. Here's Nichols from the outside. Sadiwa again being aggressive and attacking the Arellano defense. Singontico, wala pa rin. Sadiwa is still there. D-zone. Last touch by a Chief. Bola pa rin ng Perpetual Help and a 3-man substitution being made by Coach Jim Walgican. Here's Salado to Holtz and that fall away.
A good extra pass right there by Ken Salado to Deontay Holtz. And I think Deontay Holtz will be a big factor throughout this game. Kailangan na talaga mag-step up in terms of his scoring. Ito si Deontay Holtz.
Cap Dagangon has more than enough time to set his feet. Pero mintis mula sa corner 3. Salado, munti ka na mabitawan ng bola. Tuluyan, buti last touch to Dagangon. Kaya bola ay mananatili sa Arellano Chiefs.
Well, that's the luxury if you have a Ken Salado. Yun nga, di ba, napag-usapan nga natin dati kung sino ang mas mabilis sa takbuhan, Giovanni Arellano or Ken Salado. Pero mukhang Ken Salado talaga. You need his speed and his fast break abilities as Julius Cadavis. What a good extra pass there by Giovanni Arellano.
You also need that perimeter jump shooting rather, from Julius Cadavis. He's a man who just averages 4.5 points per game in 14.8 minutes per outing, but he gets the job done and all those little things as well. The Chiefs have been outscored by the Altas, pero yung bangko naman ng Chiefs ang nag-outscore sa bangko ng Altas 8-2.
Well, ito nang outscoring also 6-0 run para dito sa Arellano Chiefs, as we can see a good bounce pass dito kay Julius Cadavis. Ito naman ang Arellano defense turning into offense, forcing Perpetual to turnovers.
Salado. The jumper by Kent Salado. Ginamitan ng Manda. Ilista mo na.
Banks it in, Ken Salado. Kala ko from my angle, from our angle here, medyo bitin yun. Pero sakling-sakli, Ken Salado.
Don't look now, Migs. It's been an 8-0 run. Here in the second quarter, Perpetual Help. Hindi pa nakakapuntos dito.
Ito na nagtitiis na nga. Hindi na nga nagtiis, rather, pinasok na nga ulit si Gab Darangon as he makes that basket, and Bright Acueti pumasok na rin to provide more offense para dito sa Altas.
Finally, a first basket here in the second quarter para sa Perpetual Help. Holtz misses mula sa labas. Pido nakakuha ng rebound. Tinatakbo ni Keith Pido. What a crossover o ng Halalon. Acueti, the extra pass. Sinamaan na. Ilista mo pa. Bonus free throw underway para dito kay AJ Coronel.
The transition defense, kailangan ang manaig dito para sa Arellano. Lagi na lang kasi on the fast break, laging 4-on-3, 4-on-2. Kaya lagi naka-easy baskets doon si Perpetual Help.
Ngayon naman, balikan natin si Roxanne.
Kahit na hindi pa tayo nareregaluhan ni Gio Halalo na isang triple-double, sabi niya, lagi naman daw siya maraming baong power at energy. At sabi rin niya, mas focus daw niya ngayon na help niya mag-shine ang kanyang mga teammates. Sabi rin niya, more than team leader, mas gusto niyang makilala as a team player. At sabi rin niya, this game daw is very important to them because of the Final Four implications. They are the second seed and has a one-game lead over the Altas. But if Altas wins this game, they would make them tied at the second. And they want to stop that from happening. Lalo na, they want to keep the top 2 spots for themselves because they have a twice-to-beat advantage. So yan ang aabangan pa natin mamaya sa game. Kung mawawala na ba ang winning streak ng Arellano Chiefs o ma-maintain pa nila yun. Andre?
Maraming salamat, Roxanne. And after that basket by Keith Pido, matawag ng timeout muli si Coach Jerry Cordillera. Although they have outscored the Altas here in the second quarter. Balikan natin, Pido. And that basket, but the Chiefs still down here 25-15. Mix sa pag-usapan natin kanina. What a big difference, right? Ang Puweti is, pag sinama pa si Prince Eze, those two big men are really and do make quite a difference para sa Perpetual Help.
Well, ito ang numbers ni Brent Acueti, pero medyo nahihiya pa nga ito, 15 points and 6 rebounds because he's averaging 16 points and 11 rebounds per game. But the more defensive-minded foreign player, Prince Eze, really providing dividends para dito sa Perpetual Help.
Nichols, his shot from the outside was deflected. Tumatakbo si Pido, itong dagangon. And that works.
Another 4-on-1 break para dito sa Perpetual Help. That's why suffering dito ang Arellano. Kailangan bumaba ng mas mabilis pa. Bagalagyan pa nila ng tight room yung makapaa dito ng Arellano Chiefs.
Kung kanina nagkaroon ng 8-0 run to begin the second quarter ang Arellano, sinagot naman ng Perpetual Help with their 9-0 run.
They have to take the shot.
And Nichols does to beat the shot clock. Wala pa rin si Zach Nichols mula sa labas. Salado. And there is again, Salado, makikita mo na yung aggressiveness, yung sense of urgency ng Arellano Chiefs.
Well, syempre, no, kailangan talaga para for Ken Salado to complement Giovanni Halalo, evading the defense right there. Beautiful reverse layup by Ken Salado.
There's Acueti. Pinopostihan si Holtz. Pido. Umatake si Keith Pido. And what a move from the point guard.
Nagulat din siguro si Keith Pido. Walang sumabay sa kanya. Daling layup noon with that mounting screen by Brent Acueti.
Alalon using that Holtz screen. Alalon for 3. Nichols. Cadavis. And Julius Cadavis, tulad ng nabanggit natin kanina, Mix, may not be a heavy scorer, but he gets the job done for Arellano.
Ito yung mga tinatawag ng intangibles. Yung mga X-factor, yung mga hustle players. Julius Cadavis, kailangan lang niya just to play his role, and he's really doing a great job of living that.
Brent Acueti's pass for Gab Dagangon. Results to a turnover. So far today, Perpetual Help has committed 12 turnovers as compared to only 3 committed by Arellano. Go Arellano University all the way from Lipa City, Batangas, sabi ni Peter Mark Mangyan. Itong hapan sa mga Batanggenyo. Road trip na, bus driver, conductor, and dispatcher in the house, sabi ni Ann.
Tsaka si Ian Alban din, bata ng Tondo, nanonood ngayon.
Lagi naman nanonood sa atin yan, idol natin yan.
Oh, idol yan, idol. Yan ang number 1 idol.
Ian Alban.
Pagluto mo kami idol, ha?
Magaling yan, magaling. Galing mag-basketball, galing magluto. Hindi, idol natin yan. Ian Alban, a point guard to watch from the Lyceum of the Philippines University. Salado, all his 7 points. Nagagaling dito sa second quarter. And Arellano almost forced Perpetual Help to commit a turnover. They have to cross the timeline, Mix.
And they really have to, kasi ito nga pushing the tempo itong Arellano. I believe they're on a full court press. Talaga to force their turnovers kaagad dito sa front court.
Coronel was able to cross the timeline. Pido. Kontra kay Halalon. Coronel using that Acueti screen, and look at that defense. Good defense for Arellano. Salado on the attack. Halalon mula sa labas. Salado, the handoff again to Gio. The kick out this time to Salado. Using the Cañete screen is Salado. The kick out to Holtz, the extra pass. Halalon again. Yes! Para sa tres for Giovanni Halalon. The delight of the students all the way from Legarda, Manila. Arellano was able to cut this lead of Perpetual Help now down to 6. Panoorin natin muli. The extra pass. Salado to Holtz. To Halalon. Matik mula sa labas. And bang, bang, bang.
Welcome ang pamilya dito sa Happy Time. Kasama ko ang Arellano Chiefs para batiin nila kayo.
Happy viewing dyan sa family ko sa Kalawanay ko sa Ibadan.
Happy viewing din po sa family ko sa Isabela, sa Ilagan. Happy birthday, Chow.
Happy viewing to my family in Los Angeles. Hi mom, hi Marco, hi Amanda.
Abangan niyo. Hindi ako natatawan. Sorry. Ang dami.
Hi Amanda.
Happy Thursday, everyone.
Happy tea. Happy Thursday. Of course, happy viewing also to Juan Chamora, Alvin Morelos, Mix Locsin, Consihal Martin Reyes, and Consihal Art Mercado. Magandang hapon sa inyo dyan.
At magandang hapon sa lahat ng ating mga manonood. Also, mga ating overseas Filipino workers abroad in Dubai, Saudi Arabia. Also in the Middle, of course, in the Middle East, in the Americas. Siyempre sa Europe. Daming nakakanood sa ating mix all over the world thanks to the Filipino channel.
At saka syempre to the delight, syempre yung mga kababayan natin sa Amerika, meron silang yung nativo yung nare-record nila yung game. So syempre, kapag medyo alanganin yung showing ng NCAA, talagang nare-record nila yun, napapanood nila tayo afterwards.
Salado knocks down a 3. And Kent Salado may 10 puntos na. Lahat ng kanyang 10 puntos galing dito sa second quarter. Dagangon. Kailangan niyang ibomba yung kanyang tira dahil sa depensa ni Cañete. Singontico. Kinakalabaw sa loob si Holtz. Nakakuha ni Dionce yung rebound. Tinatakbo ni Giovanni Halalon ngayon. Halalon to Salado to Cañete. And Cañete will head to the free throw line. Keith Pido, tinawagan ng kanyang first personal foul.
Giovanni Halalon attacking to the basket, finds the open Kent Salado for that three-point bomb, cuts the lead down to 5. They're playing catch-up right here, but for Arellano, they have to gain their momentum. And this may start para dito sa free throw si Cañete.
Alam mo sino bang, di ba, 14 si Cañete, number niya. Alam mo sino pang isa pang nanonood sa atin?
Sino ba?
14 din ng kanyang jersey na after.
Sino ba yun?
Sa Jose Rizal University. Nag-iisa.
Kapitan.
Si Captain Clutch.
Captain Clutch.
One half of the Last Brothers. Tate Teodoro, magandang hapon sa'yo. As Acueti converts inside, Keith Pido just really making things happen. Finding his Nigerian big man underneath. Dehado pa rin ang Arellano ng 6. Salado. Cañete. Masyadong malalim. The help defense by Pido. The kick out for Halalon. And another unforced error for the Arellano Chiefs.
A big turnover dito para sa Arellano as naghahabol sila. The Kent Salado not to his delight. And a good extra pass right there from Keith Pido to Brent Acueti.
Keith Pido already has 4 assists. Pido being very patient. This young point guard for Perpetual Help. They give it down low. Nice roll by Singontico. Second time is good para kay Daryl Singontico. And that will just be his second field goal. As we take a look at the turnover story mix. 12-4. Perpetual Help despite turning the ball over 12 times. Lamang pa rin ng 8. Halalon. The rebound goes to Dizon. Crossing over Halalon. To the trailing Acueti commits an extra step. Traveling violation called on Bright Acqueti. Another turnover for Perpetual Help.
Balik sa 8 na naman ang kalamangan dito ng Perpetual Help because Arellano fails, to box out, the guys from Perpetual at lamang na sa rebounds itong Perpetual. 32 to 15 lamang para dito sa Arellano Chiefs, so they have to do their extra efforts, double their work in the rebounding department.
Salado kontra kay Dizon. The kick out. Extra pass to Viloria. Arellano just struggling from the outside. 3 of 12 from 3-point territory.
3 of 12, they can cut this lead down to 5 or 6. Last shot dito para sa Arellano Chiefs. They have to execute a good play para coming into halftime. Meron silang konting momentum.
6 seconds to go. The ball is in Halalo's hands. The spin, the kick out, the 3 to end the first half. And that will be another miss para sa Chiefs mula sa labas. They are now 3 of 14 from 3-point country. Arellano started out strong with an 8-0 run in the second quarter na binawi naman ng Perpetual Help with a run of their own, 9-0 to be exact. But at the end of the first half, the Altas still find themselves up 35 to 27 despite being outscored by the Chiefs 20-17 here in the second quarter. Halftime stats, analysis, cheerleading, and a lot more coming your way sa aming pagbabalik dito lamang sa NCAA sa SNA.